Hello, welcome. Today I'm going to be sharing with you a yoga posture called Supta Baddha Koṇāsana. This is Sanskrit for Supta, reclined, Baddha, bound, Kona, angle, and Asana, posture. It's also known as the reclined cobbler's pose, and it's one of the Yin Yoga poses. So this is the second Yin Yoga pose which I am covering in this yoga channel. The other one was Anahatasana. And the Yin Yoga poses are poses which you hold for a longer time, in which you work with gravity instead of against gravity, activating the meridians. It's a more passive and relaxing type of yoga practice, which is very restorative and great for your health. Yes, so Supta Baddha Koṇāsana has many benefits. It has all of the benefits that many other restorative poses has, like for example Shavasana, the corpse pose. It is great for heart healing, like helping with heart disease, because it decreases your heart rate, it lowers your blood pressure. It is also great for anything that is related to an agitated nervous system. So it's great against, for helping depression, anxiety, panic attacks, headaches. Did I say stress? Stress. It's really great for stress, like decreasing stress, of course. It brings you in a state of really deep relaxation. Also, because of the position of your legs, it brings a lot of like more harmonious energy flow to the area of the pelvis. Because of this, it's also great for many diseases of the reproductive system, for example, or disharmonious things that can happen in that area. For example, if you have issues with your menstruation, menopause, infertility, this can be a posture to practice to improve the energy flow in this area. Also, it stimulates the organs of the abdomen, such as the bladder, the kidneys. Also from before, of course, the ovaries. So that's obviously not digestive, so that was part of the reproductive list or section of the benefits. What else? Yes, on a more physical level, it stretches your groins, your thighs, and your knees a little bit. And it's not really a posture that you use and that you like force your knees outward. I'll get back to this when I show you how to practice the posture. First, just to mention the contraindications. So when should you not practice this posture? So if you have a knee, groin, lower back or shoulder injury, don't practice this posture. If it's the case of the shoulders, you can practice it if you keep your hands to your sides. So I'll speak to this again when I show you how to practice the posture. Also, if you have recently given birth, it's best to wait at least 8 weeks until after you have given birth, until the whole area is more firm before you practice this posture. Yes? So, if you're ready, grab your mat and practice with me, or you can just watch and practice it later, of course. So, to start, you would come and sit in Baddha Koṇāsana, also known as Bhadrasana. I've covered it before. You basically sit with the spine straight and you put your feet together as close to you as possible, and you just let the knees outwards. You don't need to press them down, you just let them be wherever they are. If they're very high, you can simply place cushions here, like so that you can relax. So in Yin Yoga, the use of props is very recommended, and you can really sink into the posture. Okay, so you put your feet together, spine is straight, a little bit forward. Once you're in the position, you start reclining back. Yeah, so the Supta aspect of the posture. First you go on your forearms, just going gently, and then you gradually start laying down. Just so you can see. You start laying down, and with the arms you can do various things. So as I mentioned, if you have a shoulder injury, you just let them to your sides like you would in Shavasana. Now, other things that you can do with your arms, you can place them as a T. It really creates more of like a feeling of openness when you place them like this. You can also place them directly over your head. It creates a little bit more of like a stretch in the shoulder. Important is that you just keep them relaxed. You can interlace your hands and place them behind your head. I find this one gives me this kind of chill out, relaxing mode or vibe in the posture. And another one, if you for example want to focus on the benefits that it has at the level of the heart, then use your hands in place. You can place the hands on top of your heart, one on top of the other. Close your eyes and sink into the posture. So again, here you can place cushions under your knees if they're very high up. Otherwise, just letting the weight, just again, working with gravity. So what I wanted to say is that there is a tendency to want to think that if you push the knees down, it will actually open up the groins, but it does not. So you shouldn't push down on the knees, because actually what that does is that it will tighten up the groins even more, and you want to open up that area. So you just let gravity do its work. Yeah. So whatever you choose to do with your arms, staying in the posture for at least 3 minutes. It's one of the postures that is relatively easy to just even stay like 10, even 15 minutes if you like. And that's it. So to come out, you come onto your forearms again, push yourself up, bring the knees together, and either continue with your practice or finish your practice. It's a nice relaxing posture to end your practice with, maybe before Shavasana. If you're doing it before Shavasana, you could simply stretch the legs out, and then just adjust into Shavasana. You could come from here into another posture, just anything that is within your practice. So that is Supta Baddha Koṇāsana for you today. Thank you for tuning in to this yoga channel. See you next time. May you be well, may you be healthy, may you be happy, and may you be free. Namaste.